Welcome to Madison Square Garden in New York, where EA Sports presents the third game of the Eastern Quarterfinal between the Buffalo Sabres and the New York Rangers.
Hi, and welcome to New York. I'm Jim Houston, and with me for this game is Darryl Ray. And here's how the goalies match up. Richter will be up against Hasek. Buffalo gets possession off the draw. He's jolted by Skrudland. Leach out of his own zone. He passes it ahead. Pass intercepted. Deadmarsh passes a pass to Fleury. Primo gets checked. Skrudland moves the puck. Graves to the net. Pass intercepted. He passes. Kovalev shoots the puck. Zhitnik to his own zone. Kovalev, short pass to Graves. He passes it. Fleury passes it to the net. Bangs him to Deadmarsh. Takes the shot. Oh, stopped by Richter. Passed ahead by Karpatsev to Kovalev. Towards the net. Hasek stopped him. Zhitnik gets hit. Skrudland to Fleury. Leach hits him. And a great save by Richter. Leach relays to Graves. Fleury passes. Graves passes. Pass intercepted. Skrudland passes it. Graves to the net. Pass to Kovalev. The New York Rangers, 0. The Buffalo Sabres, 0. Leach touches up for the icing call. Dubé has it. Pass intercepted. Pekka knocked Oliver. Short pass to Recchi. To the net. Richter passes ahead. A shot. Shoots. Great save. Dubé, one-touch pass. Gonchar passes it. 1:39 left in the period. The puck's knocked loose by Titov. Pass intercepted. Dubé passes. Berg moves the puck, then moves it ahead to Oliver. To the net. The puck gets knocked loose. Marchand moves it ahead. Passed across by Gonchar to Pekka. Robitaille passes ahead.
1 minute left in the first period.
Shot! Hasek hangs onto the puck. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Holik to the net. He is checked. There's a good clean hit for you. Lidster, one-touch pass to Courtnall. New York takes possession. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Holzinger moves the puck. One-touch pass to Palfi. And that's the end of the first period. Well, let's move to the second period. Hey, Razor, these guys can play.
Well, you can only hope that the second's as good as the first was.
Skrudland gets to the circle. He'll face off against Holik. Skrudland gets hit. Graves passes. Pass to Skrudland. Graves passes it back to Kovalev. Shot and a great save by Hasek. Holik runs over Graves. Palfi to the net. Passed across by Leach. Kovalev over to the point. Holik passes it. Intercepted. Skrudland flicks it. Kovalev moves the puck. Holik out of his own zone. Takes the shot. Oh, what a save by Richter. Kamensky gets the puck to Kovalev. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, he's gonna need a front-end alignment after getting clocked like that.
Kamensky passes. Palfy passes it. Leach passes ahead. What a hit! Passed ahead by Konstantinov. Kamensky gets hit. He passes. Intercepted to Holik. Skrudland steals the pass. Graves passes. Pass intercepted by Kamensky. Holik to the net. He passes. New York gets called for tripping. New York touches the puck and the whistle is blown.
New York Rangers penalty to number 16, Brian Skrudland. 2 minutes for tripping.
Gretzky picks it up. Richter gets it. Moved ahead by Bukaboom. Gretzky clears the puck down the ice. Buffalo picks it up. Zhitnik passes over to the wing. Fleury passes. Primo scores on the power play.
Not a chance in the world he was gonna get a paw on that shot.
The assist goes to Deadmarsh.
Buffalo goal scored by number 55, Keith Primo, assisted by number 20, Adam Deadmarsh.
The teams line up for the faceoff. The puck is dropped. Pekka gets possession. Recchi passes it. Marchand moves the puck. His pass to Pekka. Oliver, one-touch pass. Marchand gets hit. Penalty called for charging.
New York Rangers penalty to number 18, Bill Berg. 2 minutes for charging.
Gretzky gobbles it up. Oh, what a save by Richter. Samuelsson cleared the puck. Hasek passes ahead. Recchi passes across. Under 1 minute to go. Great hit. Samuelsson moves the puck. Gretzky starts out of his own zone.
1 minute left in the second period.
Only 30 seconds to go. Under 1 minute left in the penalty to Berg.
How many of these saves is he gonna come up with on this power play?
Richter covers up the puck for the faceoff. Richter has made some good saves.
You keep a goals against average around that mark, and I'll guarantee you'll win more games than you lose.
Skrudland goes to it. Pass intercepted. Primo winds up, and that's the end of the second period. Time now for the third period of today's game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Darryl Ray. This should be a great finish.
It must be playoff time if you run into the Elephants at Madison Square Garden.
That's right. The circus usually visits in May, so you might run into a tagger both on and off the ice.
Now that's a penalty. Zhitnik moves the puck. Fleury gets hit. He passes. Tikkanen clears the puck down the ice. Hasek passes. Moved ahead by Zhitnik. At center to Fleury. Towards the net. He passes across. Skrudland passes it. That's icing. The puck will go back to the other end for the faceoff. Skrudland quickly on it. Kovalev shoves Holik. Palfy passes it. Holik drops it. Belted to the ice by Kovalev. Skrudland to the net. Blasts him. Holik passes across. Pass intercepted. Saved by Hasek. He's jolted by Graves. Palfy over to the point. He passes. Pass intercepted. Skrudland out of his own zone. He's jolted by Kovalev. He shoots. Hasek saves. Palfy out of his own zone. Towards the net. He shoots. Kamensky scores! Halpy assists with help from Polik.
Buffalo goal scored by number 56, Valeri Kamensky, assisted by number 90, Zygmunt Palfi, and number 6, Bobby Holik.
Primo gets to the circle. He'll face off against Gretzky. And they drop the puck. Peluso passes. Gretzky passes. Lidster touches up for the icing call. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Hasek gets it. Rebound. Intercepted. Gretzky winds up. Peluso gets it to Sundstrom. Pass intercepted. Peluso passes it back to Recchi. Titov over to the wing. He passes it. Recchi shoots the puck. Gets picked up by Peluso. Shoots. Saved by Richter. Recchi scores. Assisted by Zhitnik.
Buffalo goal scored by number 17, Mark Recchi, assisted by number 44, Alexei Zhitnik.
LaFontaine gets to the circle. He'll face off against Skrudland. They drop the puck. LaFontaine gets possession off the draw. He's run over. Skrudland out of his own zone.
1 minute left in the third period.
Under 1 minute remaining in the period. That's gotta hurt. Koivu over to the wing. Skrudland hits him. Amonte passes to LaFontaine. Skrudland to Graves. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Saved by Hasek. Holzinger across to Barnaby. Amonte to the net. He's stopped by Richter. Karpatsev moves it ahead. Put this one in the books. The Rangers are downed by the Buffalo Sabres.